Hi guys and welcome to Drive Spark. I'm Promeet and today we are driving the all-new Audi e-Tron. Now this SUV was showcased back in 2019 and this was supposed to launch last year, but due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the launch had to be postponed. So here we are today with the car. So stay tuned to this video as we tell you everything you need to know about this all-electric SUV. So let's start off with the specs. This car is powered by two electric motors. One is in the front and one is at the rear. The front motor is a 125 kilowatt motor and the rear motor is a 140 kilowatt motor. Now the combined power of both the motors is around 408 bhp and the combined torque from both the motors is around 664 Nm. Now that's a lot of torque on offer, and since this is an all-wheel drive car, you have blistering acceleration because there is no power loss. It's just you put your foot down and the car will just shoot. So 0 to 100 comes in around 5.7 seconds and the car can do a top speed of around 200 kilometers an hour. That's electronically limited. Well, I mean, it's an electric car, you just have to cruise around it. It is very silent since it does not have an engine or a motor. So yeah, it's absolutely quiet. You cannot hear anything. There's no vibration whatsoever. The only noise that you will hear is from the tires that will come, that too at a high speed. Otherwise the insulation and the NVH level is just awesome. So you have around 6 driving modes inside this. Whatever mode you choose, I mean, for example, if there's off-road, there's on-road, there's dynamic, there is eco, and there is comfort, and there's an individual mode also. And since this features the adaptive air suspensions, so each and every mode, when you select each and every mode, the ride height automatically increases and decreases. It adjusts according to that mode and you're ready to go. There is no separate button to raise the height of the car, but yeah, I mean, if you're in off-road mode, it will completely rise. If you are in comfort mode, it will lower down, and if you're in dynamic mode, it will completely lower down, giving the car a better handling and a better stance. So speaking about the color, so this is a very unique color option. So this is called the Tango Red Metallic color. It's actually a very vibrant color, and when you see it from a distance, it will neither look red or nor look orange. It's somewhere in between. So yeah, now let's talk about the suspension. As I told you, this features the adaptive air suspension. So you just put it on comfort and you will not feel a thing on the road, like the potholes, the bumps, whatever undulations on the road are there. It is just absorbed completely. So in dynamic mode, since the air suspension is completely lowered, the car is completely lowered because of, I mean, you'll have better handling if the car is lowered. So there will be less amount of body roll. But yeah, as far as body roll is concerned, this is a full-fledged SUV. But since the air suspension is there, it is absolutely awesome. As I told you, you go over any broken road, it will just glide through it. Obviously you will feel the slight bumps and potholes that you'll hit, but overall it's an excellent car. Yeah, the steering wheel is pretty responsive. Now it's got this round steering wheel. It does not have a flat bottom one, but the steering wheel is electrically adjusted for tilt and telescope both. So that gives the driver a perfect driving position, and the seats are very comfortable. The seats are actually electronically adjustable, but only the driver's side gets the seat memory function. There are 2 memory functions for the seat. Overall, guys, you can see, I mean, in city driving also, it's not a big task. The car, I mean, the handling is pretty amazing. It is pretty maneuverable. Now this thing also gets a heads-up display. That is really nice. So, but it only shows the speed. If you'll connect your phone, it will give you the turn-by-turn navigation. You can also adjust it according to your height. If you're tall, you can adjust the heads-up display from the infotainment system. Now, speaking about the infotainment system, there are 2 screens over here. Now, the top screen is the infotainment system, features Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. The bottom screen over here is also a touch screen, and it's a big touch screen. It's as big as the infotainment system, and this features all the AC controls. You have a couple of more features in this, but this setup looks absolutely amazing. Now for the gear lever, you have something different. Now the gear lever does not shift or move, it's at place. You have a button that you toggle with your finger and your thumb for park, neutral, or reverse. And for the park button, you also have a dedicated button at the side. So you hit that, the electronic park brake will be adjusted. The main question is, on a full charge, how much will this go? So on a full charge, this EV can go somewhere between 350 to 400 kilometers. That's on a full charge. That also depends on how you drive the car, how your foot is. If you have a light foot, obviously you will get more mileage, but if you are belting the car continuously, don't expect to cross the 250 or 280 kilometer mark. If you have a heavy foot, don't expect much mileage, because it all depends on how you drive the car. As far as the charging is concerned, so the company already provides you with an AC charger that charges the car from 0 to an 80% in 8 to 10 hours. But you also have a DC fast charging that's not available right now, but it is at dealerships, and it is also present, like it's the one that is present between the Bombay-Pune highway. It is under process. It's still getting installed. So that charger will be able to charge your car from 0 to 80% in 30 minutes. Like in 30 minutes, you'll have like more than 300 kilometers of range, and you are absolutely good to go. So yeah, guys, overall, it's a very good car. It's a very quiet cabin. It's a very spacious cabin. You have all the features. You have 4-zone climate control. You have cruise control. You have all the safety features, and yeah, so it's a big thumbs up from my end. So guys, this was the all-new Audi e-Tron, and the price for this SUV is expected to be rupees 1 crore ex showroom. And I hope we explained the car well to you. If you need to know anything else, please mention it down in the comment section, and we will get back to you on that. Until then, I'm Promit signing out. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching.